Hello and welcome. I thought while I was obsessing over the Singer 700 series machines, I'd go through and check out to see whether I've got all the accessories. So I've got two boxes of accessories here for the 766 model. This box here comes with the good machine that I've got, and this box with a machine that's got a broken cam stack gear. So I'll make a full set of accessories out of both boxes, and I thought I'd just go through with the manual and make sure that we've got everything as far as the manual's concerned there. So that the standard foot that's attached to the machine already, a spare needle, throat plates installed, got a bobbin, we've got the spool retainer. I can't seem to find any of these that have got the foam pads. I'm sure I've got some somewhere, but anyway, I'll keep an eye out for those. And there's the little retainer there as well for the spool keeper. I've got that on the machine. And we've got a little card. This is the little buttonhole guide plastic card there. And that's the buttonhole foot to go with it. That's here, item 7. 9 straight sewing foot. Yep. And the straight sewing throat plate. I've got that as well. Snap on special purpose foot. That'll be the special purpose foot. That's the plastic see-through. And it's got a little bit of clearance for your satin stitching and close type stitching here. Zip foot, saw that there somewhere. Zip foot there. And free motion and darning and embroidery foot. That one there. That's there, and the throat plate to go with it. One there, and you'll notice that on these particular machines they have a raised throat plate rather than a drop feed, so this just raises above the teeth or the feed dogs. So that's for your free motion side of things. And what else have we got? And on this side we've got a blind hemming guide, that one there. And edge guide, that one, twin needle spool pin, yep, that there, chain stitching. Okay, so we're missing there's a little accessory here to go with the chain stitching plate here, but I'm sort of hoping that in this stash here we might have something. I love seeing this old packaging. When you come across old machines, sometimes you get some of these old packets of needles and bits and pieces. That's the sort of thing that I hang on to. Quite cool. Not sure what era that would be, but I would say 70s. Not 100% sure. But do we have the chain stitching disc? Or a little bit of foam there. Not much though. And it's falling out all over the place. Might be out of luck on the chain stitching disc. An original Singer twin needle. Oh well. So we're missing this part here. I've just noticed in here too. Got the bobbin for the 700 series, but we have a rogue Singer drop-in bobbin there. It's not the right type. Needles, unpicker. I just use a generic unpicker. I don't have the original there. There's a spool retainer. the small spool retainer, which I don't have. That's no problem, I've probably got one of those somewhere. Cleaning brush, which I don't have. Oh yes, manky looking cleaning brush there. What else? The little screwdriver. One little screwdriver. And what's that? 25. 2 Singer oil capsules. Long gone. And that's it for the 766 accessories. So just the one part missing. By the way, the 766 accessory case has this sort of generic type lid here, whereas the 706/726 accessory box actually has the model number and a nice little sort of silver badge, silver and white and charcoaly type badge. So this is from my 726 here, and if we have a look at the manual here, spare bobbins, a twin needle which I've grabbed actually out of the 766, the broken machine, needle, spool pin holder, got that, standard presser foot, it's showing us how to change the press feet there. The general purpose foot is on the machine. We've got the straight stitch foot, that straight stitch foot. I will do videos showing some of these attachments in use, maybe in some of the basics videos that I do on this series, or dedicated sort of advanced type tutorials on some of these accessories. The special purpose foot is one there, zipper foot, what we call a zip foot. We call them zips, not zippers. So that's the adjustable zip foot. Buttonhole foot, that one there. Binder foot. I'm quite surprised that they give you, you know, in the accessories with these machines, these sort of fancy binders and things like that. I mean, these would be quite expensive, I assume, to buy separately. So that's quite nice. Buttonhole foot. That one there. Over-edging foot. There. Hemmer foot. That one. Darning and embroidery. I don't have, but I do have in the 766 accessories, so I can interchange those. Seam guide there. Chain stitching. I know this has a chain stitching plate and a little disc to go with it. Plate and disc. I know it's got the these because I use them, and quite a handy feature. And plates in general, so we've got the standard plate which is on the machine, straight stitching, that one there, and you match that up with the straight stitching presser foot there, and the raised plate for free motion, embroidery, darning, things like that. And over here, seam ripper, which I've just got a substitute for. Blind stitch guide, hem guide, and that plastic see-through, which is missing, but I do have a spare actually. That's the spare one from the broken 766. 2 screwdrivers. I've got the larger one, but the small screwdriver, it's actually got little prongs on the blade there, so I don't have that. Cleaning brush, I've got plenty of those. It'd be interesting to see these, you know, if you ever come across a machine that's got these, it's probably quite neat to sort of keep them with the machine, because these generally go missing. You know, you never really see these in the accessories, they've been thrown out long ago. So that's it for the 726 accessories. The Singer 760 has this big beefy accessory case because it's got extra cams and whatnot that sit down in this lower area. If we have a look here, we can see the top tray and then the cams under there. So we'll go through these ones. I don't have a physical manual for this one, so found one on the internet there. This is the 740/760 manual. So we've got the standard foot, the spool retainers which are on the machine, along with the standard foot, the buttonhole attachment, needle, bobbin installed in the machine. Now, I thought it was quite nice that they actually supply an even feed foot with the machine. This one's a bit grubby, I'll clean that some stage. But we've got that there. And the buttonhole one-step automatic buttonhole. Yeah, got that one. Two-step buttonhole foot, is it? Yeah. Buttonhole, two-step buttonhole foot. The buttonhole marking measuring guide I have on other models, so I can interchange that. And we've got the straight stitch plate and presser foot there. Snap-on general purpose foot. That one there. Zipper foot. Yep, got the zipper foot. Free motion darning, yes. Free motion, well, darning and embroidery foot, and the feed cover plate. Both those. A blind hemming guide, got that one. And a seam guide. That one there. The extra spool pin. This twin needle here is long gone. 6 black fashion discs. So we've got number 1 here, that's arrowhead. 3 is diamond. 4 is solid scallop stitch. 6 is a crescent. 11 is ribbon. And the walls of Troy, number 20. So that's all 6 discs accounted for. And the chain stitching throat plate and insert, both of those. A unpicker, which is long gone, original. Spool retainer, I've got those in another machine. Pack of needles, cleaning brush. Don't have the cleaning brush in this one, but I do in other machines. I've got the little screwdriver there. And that's it. I do have a number of other bits and pieces that are still in the tray here, probably unrelated. What have we got there? We've got this coin, George VI, King Emperor. 1 penny, New Zealand, 1944. Sacrilege, Husqvarna Needles. Oh, no, but they'll be standard. You know, universal type needles, 130/705Hs. I mean, there are other feet that might fit on the machine, but I'll take those out of there. Although it didn't mention it in the accessories list, there are interchangeable white flexi stitch discs with this machine. It shows one of them here. So that's the 100 flexi disc. That's like a flat cover stitch type. 101, 102, 104, 105, 107, 109 and 110. So they're all there and accounted for. They need a little bit of a clean, but that I would just probably clean those in a warm soapy water, just like you would doing the dishes or something like that. It'll be fine. So keep an eye out for more videos on actually how to use some of these accessories for the 700 series Singer machines. And thank you very much for watching.